And away we go. When we get over $5 on New York City Bank, that's the question for me this morning. Oh, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Day Trade with Tony. But now you can not just trade amongst yourselves, you can day trade with me. Hey, Bitchin, Mike, how you doing? Stone Cold, MSD, Lisa, might have known you'd have been the first one to comment. Hey, Jim James. Good morning, Adoob. What stocks am I looking at trading today? Well, I've been busy already today, this morning. New York City Bank is what I'm looking at right now. GLT, so Glatfelter Corporation, we traded earlier. We traded Microcloud earlier, and we actually lost on Microcloud. We tried to short Uber, and we lost on Uber as well. So we're traded 5 stocks already so far. Good morning, Ricky Tiki. Hi, Osvaldo. Oh, thank you very much, 85. Yeah, it was a good move on GLT. I'll watch for the I'm waiting for the pullback, but watch for the break of $3 there. Same New York City Bank at $5 is very interesting because that's when I get leverage and I can actually make some decent money on it. I think GLT is a good one to watch for the open. Gap and go, Mike. We'll see. Yehuda, how you doing? Good evening, Glenn. Good evening, Dave Sanders. Did we used to work together? There's no guy called Dave Sanders. Miami. Tough enough morning. I don't know. There's a lot moving. If you get the right stock, and that's all it is. You've got to get the right stocks. If you get the right stocks and you get the right move, it's fine. Any green's good green, Mike. Any green is good green. Now from Thailand. You've moved to Thailand, Yehuda. Love it. Well, you're not too far from me. What kind of tech was I involved in? Well, mostly over the last 20 years or so, I was disaster recovery, backup and disaster recovery. So business continuity, data protection. That's primarily what I was involved in. The last couple of years, I got involved in remote management and monitoring. So worked for some of the big players in the BCDR space, and then I went and became regional VP for Europe, Middle East, and Africa, in mostly selling to service providers. But it was providing software for remote management monitoring of infrastructure, which would include backup and disaster recovery planning. So Josh, what are you looking at this morning? There's the algorithmic scrum, the algo spikes. Look at New York City Bank pulling back. Hello. Yeah. I'm watching STI, but the volume's crap, so. Roblox on earnings. Will be interesting. What's the spreads on Roblox? Ooh, quite tasty. 40 cents. $45. Move up. $45. We're looking for $45 on the bid. High of day, $45 on the ask. There's 45 on the bid. And it's going. Can we get 46? Can we get 46? We get 46. Can we get 46? There's 46 on the ask. $46 is now my stop. $46 is my exit. Roblox, nice move on earnings. Take it with you. Can we get 47? Can we get 47? We get 47. 47 on the ask. And there's 47 on the bid. Nice, nice, nice. And we get 48. $48. I'm just going to take it there. There we go. There we go. Now that's how you trade earnings. Nice $1,500 on Roblox. Lovely. If I should have gone in a bit bigger actually. I could have afforded a bit bigger. 4,000 shares there. What did I get? $3. I could have had 3K there instead of 1,500. Oh well, there you go. Don't be greedy, Tony. Don't be greedy. Up $6. That move was a lot more than $6. It was from what, $40 up to 40. It's about $7. That move. $40 up to 47. So yeah, thank you very much, Roblox. I may go again, but I'm done with you. You're too expensive for the little moves, so I don't mind trading the volatility on the big moves. What else have we got moving? Oh, I'll keep watching Roblox, I think. Well, I think I had a much larger account the last time I traded Roblox. I think I made about 15K on it. Similar kind of move. So they reported 25% bookings growth in Q4. So they just had their just dropped their earnings this morning. And Roblox just up 25% year over year, very strong Q4 and year to date numbers. So Q4 up 25% year over year. It's up 21%. It looks like Roblox is 25% booking growth in Q4. So yeah, very good. An EPS beat as well. Sales and bookings up 25% and an EPS beat, considerable beat as well. So yeah, good results from Roblox. Hey, Alistair. It's okay, mate. It's okay. So the after hours tend to be better though. I'm surprised Roblox is reporting pre-market. Normally they report post-market with Roblox. So, did you catch any of the Roblox move then, Alistair? Did you catch GLT earlier? On New York City Bank? Are you Oscar from today actually? All right, let's see. What else is moving? Anything? Anything? Bueller? Oh, we've got Gorilla Tech. Lower price, but it's popped up nice. That's $1.17. If you like these low price stocks, it's looking quite strong off that last pop. Don't know the catalyst, and quite frankly, I don't care because I'm not trading it. As long as it's under $2, not for me. But look, some people like these lower price stocks. I'm not one of them. You can't get leverage on them for one, and that's what I'm looking. That's really what I'm looking for with this small account that I'm with at the moment. Oh, no worries, Alistair. No trade at all. It's not a losing trade. I'm at 2-to-1 accuracy this morning. Hang on a minute. What's the? Oh no, there's no volume on it. I was just going to have a look at STI, but there's no volume on it. Just a spike up, but there's nothing on it. Nothing moving with it. Oh, guys, what are you watching? Roblox, STI. Alec, let's have a look at Alec. Very low volume, but it's made a move. Alec, oh no, and it's no. Went up to over $8 this morning, 8.06. But there's just no volume on it. So you can't trade that. But you can, but it's gambling. Let's have a look at the S&P 500. It's looking bullish again today. Finished well yesterday. Look at this on the 15. We'll see what we're talking about. Okay, so on Monday, after hitting all-time highs on Friday, we had a bit of a pullback on Monday, mostly after hours and pre-market. We had this bounce, and it kind of finished very close to where it, just slightly down on where it opened. So it was a red candle on Monday. But then yesterday was very much a sideways day, sideways consolidation. But we're getting a little bit of a pop here on the S&P 500. We're not quite at the all-time highs yet, but we're not far off. So I'll go back to here. Where was it? Not too far. All-time highs here was 496.05. We're at 495.37. So we could get more all-time highs on the S&P 500 today. This is not the S&P 500. It's not the SPX. It's the SPY, which is an ETF that tracks the S&P 500. It's the Spider S&P 500 from State Street. So very strong looking chart right now. Back up to the top of this chart, this bull market channel that I've drawn. So the market looking very strong. If you look at the Qs, looking even stronger. The Qs is it's the tech stocks. It's the Invesco Triple Q, and it's another ETF, but it tracks the NASDAQ 100. So also looking very, very strong and not too far off all-time highs either. So I think all-time highs 430.24. That was last week, Friday, I think. 430 and 24 cents. So we're up at 429.36. $1 will take us over that. Well, that's on the S&P. That's on the NASDAQ. So S&P 5. The market's looking very strong today. Nvidia slightly down. Amazon's up quite a bit. Tesla. What was Tesla doing? Had a good day yesterday. Did Tesla? It's up again this morning. Tesla up at 187. Oh, it's had a week and a bit of kind of bearish action, but then a couple of weeks of bearish action actually. Tesla, and it looks like it's getting a bounce. So let's see. Have a look. Where's Roblox? It's pulling back now from the high there at Roblox. Yes, I am. Alistair. Where did I enter Uber? Let me just tell you where I entered Uber. As it started pulling back, I went short on Uber. I got in for the. I sold for the break of 68. And then it went down and then curled back up, and I lost 30 cents on it. So only 500 shares. So we're 2,800 in 2,800 to the good right now. So I'm not going to do what I did for the last 2 days and give it back at the open. Yeah, it's possible. I don't mind Roblox down at 45. I think when you get the institutional traffic coming in, when you get the after the bell, I think Roblox will probably see $50 today at some stage. 49, between 49 and $50, I would say for Roblox. That's not a stock pick or a signal or anything like that. Just my opinion based on where it's at right now. It went up to currently high of day of 47.40. So I think a bit more bullish action on the back of strong positive earnings. When the volume comes in after the bell rings, I think it very much getting to 50 shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, Hollow got me as well, Ed. You're not on your own. Didn't get me big. I'm not down big on it, which is the main thing. Uber was the one that's cost me the most this morning, but that's fine. Tried to catch Alibaba at earnings, and I was too late to the party, so it started to stall. And managed to get 100 shares. So what you're going to do? Managed to get $1.39 on it. I didn't know there was no leverage on Alibaba. I thought Alibaba I would have leverage. No bloody leverage. Oh, good luck trading that, Scott. It's looking quite bullish at the moment. Markets are looking very bullish at the moment. Back to the SPY. Those future, you see, future traders. I'm not trading futures. I'm not trading forex. I'm not trading commodities or crypto on this channel. I don't mind having a comment on it as long as you don't start talking about gold, because come on, really. But we're trading equities, stocks and shares on the NYSE and the NASDAQ. Get off. Bloody mosquito. Get you. Pretty big one as well. Damn skeeters. Why don't I like gold? I do like gold. I mean, I've got gold in my ring and I've got gold teeth, but gold is a safe haven. It's something you put your money in when you don't want to put it in the banks, but there's nothing, there's volatility in the market and you don't know which way to trade it. That's what you do with gold. It's a safe haven. You'll get appreciation at a higher rate of interest than what the banks are giving you, certainly beating inflation, but it's just not volatile enough to make any decent money on. Yeah, I don't trade ETFs or any kind of derivatives there, MSD. But, you know, fill your boots. I don't mind investing. Oh, bloody hell, hollow. I don't mind investing in ETFs for a longer term, but I won't day trade them. I mean, I know you're talking about a swing trade. But I won't day trade ETFs. I missed that one. 50-cent move on hollow. Could have got me back green. $0.10. I'm in at 308, so I want 320. 316. Come on, 320. Give it to us. Give it to me now. Now we're green on hollow. That. Thank you very much. No, it's just we've got, I don't know why, we've got quite a busy pre-market today. There's quite a lot popping off. It's another busy earnings day. Some decent stocks on earnings, and we've got quite a lot popping off in terms of momentum, either going red to green or actually gapping up. Oh, the Boyle swing's looking attractive, MSD. I thought you was paying me a compliment. Ah, hello. Started today, we got 1100 yesterday, finished green to the point of 1100 yesterday. We're starting today with 11,750 and 65 cents. That's the starting position. Started with 10k on Monday. We should, in theory, be about 8 grand up on the week, based on the 4k I had on Monday and gave it back, and then yesterday I did exactly the same. So I'm not doing that today. Thank you. How can you put on charge now? Oh, by the way. Be quiet, Marley. What am I looking to trade today, Scott? Or do I only trade in UK hours? Well, I'm based in the Philippines, so, you know. Bye-bye, Marley. Bless her. She wanted to she wanted to play. No, right now it's 9:30 p.m. Scott, 9:30 p.m. But I trade the US market, so I'm looking to trade the US market. It's yeah, she probably had what's up Apple doing? Calls on Apple because it sold, didn't it? Oh yeah, Apple had a good day yesterday, and it's continuing. It's up slightly today. So yeah, she probably have puts on Apple. But yeah. So trading the NYSE and the NASDAQ there, Scott. We're not trading options. We're trading the equities themselves. Morning, Rob. Except when they're not, Scott. Kids are wonderful, except when they're not. Yeah, nah, not trading that one. Back to New York City Bank, Community Bank. Luke, yes, I've got my scanners set up how I like it, but the thing is with Benzinga, it's very intuitive and very easy to set them up. So if you want to try out Benzinga, check it out in the link tree. The link tree is pinned in the chat, or you can find it in my link tree, in my profile if you're watching on TikTok, but it's pinned in the chat on YouTube. The Benzinga scanners, check it out for free for 14 days. Try it out, play around with it. If you like it, let me know. I can get you a big discount on it. I can get you what, 50-60% or something like that. If you want it. Just play around with it. It's great. I was lost without it yesterday. I had a meltdown yesterday, so reporting wrong numbers, and without it I was lost. Had to go back to one of these free scanners, and they serve a purpose, but they're just not good enough. Benzinga is fantastic, and it gives you all the information you need at your fingertips. So not only can you see what's moving, when it's moving, how much it's moving, on what volume. You can also just sort of click of a button. It's why it's moving, float size, some of the fundamentals of the company, but whatever you want. It's literally is the best tool for day trading ever. It's fantastic. Hey Vegas. So if you're not on, I mean, Trade IDs is good, but it's more expensive. But if you're not on Benzinga, go check it out. Oh, have I not switched? I thought I'd switched the. I have. It's all right. Hollow back below $3, didn't hold. Got up to 329, kind of stopped at 330. It was a little bit. We got into the break at $3. The move up, more pullback, and then as a new high break of $3. That's when we got in. It was a little bit crappy, fell a little bit slow to get in, if I'm being honest. But it took us green on it. Trying to look for anything moving. I'm looking at the scanners, I'm looking at the charts, I'm looking at everything, and we're just in a bit of a consolidation. We've had quite a busy morning already. There's been quite a lot of volatility, both up and down. N-phase popping on. Have a look at N-phase. It's not on good volume, but it's moving up nicely. I think I had earnings yesterday. Let's have a quick look at that. I think this is one of the ones with earnings last night. Let me just have a look. If you prefer, yeah, it dropped earnings last night in phase, and that's why it's up this morning. Started to make another move up. So if you look at this, let's look at it on a 15-minute. It's much easier to see. So big move after hours yesterday, and you can see where I've traded this in the past. With those lines, yeah, I'll put $118 now in phase. So a bit more volume. That could be interesting with a larger account. Does tend to trend really reasonably well when it moves. Iodexa. $50 there. That's almost a whole 90. So Biodex announces allowance of US patent covering polymidone. So patent allowance. Biodexa. DDRX. test that $0.50 again. Looking for retest of the highs. Might just wrap, but spreads anywhere up to 10 cents. Gonna get out. This breaks a new low at 190. 189 is the low of that last candle. Sometimes you never know how the market's going to react. You think you've got a nice catalyst, a good catalyst, and then the market just doesn't like it. Yeah, I would. I agree, Scott. Trying to short the market currently is a bit like King Canute trying to hold the tide back. And we get a $0.50 that we were looking for previously. Not playing fair. Get up there. Let's have $3. Come on. Get the $0.50. For the $0.50. 47. There's the $0.50. A little bit off, but more. 1,000 shares still in there. We thought it might exit. Ride this up to $3 before I add again. On that one, 360 base hits. That's all it is, base hits. Five-minute devil horns there as well. So this will probably go over $3 today. Very whippy. Maybe at the open. We've got an hour. I can't believe I've been trading since I've been started early today actually. For earnings. GLT back up at the $3/4 level, back above the VWAP. What's going on? BMR. Not a great volume. In fact, it's just terrible volume. I just saw it hitting the highs. Signals on the day high series. I can't see the volume on the signals. So I thought maybe we're getting it early, but that doesn't look like it. There's just not enough volume coming in. Well, you kind of pay attention. So if you look at, because you can see, you won't be able to see this on TikTok. Well, I'll put it on TikTok. So I'm watching the 1 minute, but I'm also watching the 2 minute and the 5 minute, and we'll get the devil horns there. So as soon as you got the devil horns setting up on the 5 minute. 5 minute patterns tend to be a bit more reliable than a 1 minute pattern. So as soon as I'm getting the devil horns, I'm getting out. I could have waited for break even, but I thought, no, I'm getting out there, and it's pulled all the way back. So looking at multiple time frames, you're watching the ticker tape, the time and sales tape, going through, and it's mostly red, so you know it's continuing to sell off. You're looking for multiple data points, and then you process it all to say, like, probably best to get out here. How much is the 10K account up as of this morning? Before I started this morning, it was up nearly 2K, nearly 20%. So it's 11,750 is where I started today. So no, $11,750 and change is where I started today. Had an 1100 day yesterday after fees and charges, more like about 750. Same the day before. So we're 11,750 is where we're starting. Whereas on Monday, first day trading the 10K account, mate, Oscar, first day trading the 10K account on Monday, I made 4K and gave it all back, and then had to kind of fight to get the 11, get the grand back. I did exactly the same yesterday, 4K up, gave it all back, which is why I'm going to say this to everybody. Firstly, don't do as I do as I say. And what I say is you get green, stay green, you protect your equity, and you get to goal and get out. Once you've hit goal, lock it in and walk away. Tomorrow's another trading day, get to goal again. That's how you trade. Don't be like me, don't be greedy, and give back all your gains. Tesla breaking highs again. Oscar, can I use market orders pre-market? No, the clue's in the name. Market order needs an open market to execute, so you have to use limit orders, and you can do marketable limit orders. That's fine, but you have to use limit orders, otherwise it just won't execute. The same way as you can't use stop losses. A trailing stop loss, a market stop loss, the stop losses won't execute pre-market either, because essentially what a stop loss is a trigger market order. It's once a trigger level is hit, it's sell on, close my position at the best possible price. And so essentially it's a market order, and that needs a market order to execute. So stop losses don't work and market orders don't work. and because it's lower liquidity, lower volume pre-market, it's a lot more dangerous because of that reason. So stop losses don't work, market orders don't work. If you put a limit order and it's a fast moving stock, it can go blow right past your and low liquidity, it can blow right past your limit, and then you've got to put another limit order out there. You cancel the one you've got depending on how much of your equities used or whether it's shortable or not. So cancel the one you've got and then put another one out there. In addition, if you get caught in a flush, there's no halts. So let's say the company announces a secondary offering, which very often they will do pre-market. They'll pump it up and then they'll hit the market with a secondary offering, and it just flushes down. There's no volatility halt, so it just carries on moving down. And that's happened to me a couple of times. It can be very painful. Yeah, Ed, that's it. That's an ETF. It's the Tesla Bull ETF. As long as Tesla's moving up, you'll get TSLL moving up. In fact, all the Tesla ETFs are going to be. Yeah, it can happen. Back over $3 on microcloud holographic. Oh, microcloud hologram, not holographic. Testing the whole dollar as a support now. Let's see. I have this, so 310 maybe. And at 310, freeze my cutoff. I'm looking for a new high. Can't prevent a secondary offering, Oscar. Well, it's unlikely you're going to get a secondary offering with these high float, high cap stocks. It's usually these micro floats. There's lower float where they can actually dilute the float. You don't usually get secondary offerings with these higher caps. What you usually get is stock splits. You want to avoid the secondary offering flushes. First and foremost, check the SEC filings. If they've got a shelf registration, to hit the market with the secondary offering, you have to register it with the SEC beforehand. You want the EDGAR website, or in my case, I use Benzinga. Check the market. Check the registrations for an S3, a shelf registration. And if there's a shelf there, then you know that it could hit the market with an offering. You just err it on the side of caution when that's the case. It's moving up. Cheers, Earth and Honey. And we get a new high. So current high is 329. We're looking for 330. There we go. Take half off. Well, they can, but they'll have to file a new prospectus as well. So you always get advance warning before they hit the market. They can't just do it out of the blue. $330 is my exit. $350 is my add back. Let's start off and make a low. This is what we're talking about here. 350. Off there. Bit of profit. Use my exposure. It depends on. So it depends on the share size that I'm taking and how many trades I'm taking, Oscar. So on average, when I'm with a smaller account, it's a larger percentage. So at the moment, the last 2 days, it's been about 22%. I've been paying in not just commissions, but ECN fees is a big one, commissions, FINRA, etc. So the overall, when I've got a larger account, anything above 30k, and I'm usually paying kind of between 12 and 15% in fees and charges. But with the last couple of days, I've paid a lot more because I've made because what I've made has been a lot less. Well, let's have a look. There was a prospectus there the end of January. So that was promissory notes. That was the change to the prospectus. An F3, not an S3. That was from October. So I'm just looking through the Form S from August last year. Well, that's an S8. No shelf there. I can't see any shelf on this one. And I've gone back to 2022, September 2022 here, and there's no S3 that I can see. Let's have a look at Saito while this is consolidating here. That's a pop and drop if ever saw one. Altamira Therapeutics. And saying that, DDRX did pop and drop, didn't it? And move back up again. Altamira Therapeutics peptide-based delivery platform shown to enhance potency of commonly used gene delivery method, published in the Journal of Integrative Medicine, titled Melittin Analog P5RAH enhances recombinant adeno-associated virus transductory efficiency. Okay, if you understood that, you're a better man than I, even though I was reading it. So that's why Saito just had a publication in the Journal of Integrative Medicine. So that's why that popped up. We've got a little over half an hour before the market actually opens. And our friend over at Microcloud is actually breaking new highs. Cheers. I know, exactly, Cast, exactly. In for the break of a $3/4 dollar. And cents on this, I'll add. That's way more than I wanted to add. Let's see if we can get $4. Looking for $4 here. New high, let's get over 390. 92 is the high at the minute. That push on. 4. $9.91, 92. That's the high of day. 92 still. Looking for $300. Come on. New high, let's test $4. Reject at $4, that's fine, but let's test $4 at least. You know you wanna. Looking a bit weak up there. 92. Give it another try. And we'll break through on this attempt. Next attempt. Or are we going to break down? I've been very active this morning. The market's been active there, getting. To be fair, market's been very active this morning. I mean, it's been a busy earnings morning as well. I don't usually see the amount of big earners dropping, coffee table names, as we did this morning. Uber, Roblox, amongst others. Not convinced with this right now. Let's have it. If we're going to break it this time, 390, 392, 395, and I think we'll 37 on the ask, 95 on the ask. Hollow was faking me out pre-market earlier. So 150 bucks on my first attempt trading it. Not every trade's going to go your way. Or when you got when your cutoff is $8.75. Where I got in, if it breaks below it, it's where I'm getting out. Yeah, absolutely. It's probably the best time for, in my opinion, to utilize good option strategies as well, because you get that volatility you can take advantage of. Stay green. Come on, let's retest that high. Is this a bull flag? Very much like. No, is the answer. Look for a bounce, maybe at the $0.50, the 20 EMA. What have we got? Half an hour? So we've still got half an hour to play with this. Look at Saito, that looks to be still moving up. No, that's below the VWAP. Don't like it. Don't like trading below the VWAP. EDRX, proper pop and drop. How much do we make on that one? 360. Oh, good result. Red candle's a big red volume candle as well. Yeah, come on guys, smash that thumbs up button. There's less than half of you have smashed that thumbs up button today. So come on, you're leeching today. Come on, all I'm asking is you hit that thumbs up button. So do it now. You know you want to. Do it now. Got 27 minutes before the bell rings. So make sure you smash that thumbs up button. If you want to know when I'm going live every day, and you want to be notified, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, and you'll get a notification pop up on your phone, your tablet, your PC, or whatever it is that you use to watch, and it'll tell you when I go live, and you can come across and join me at that stage. So yeah, just smash that thumbs up, guys. Really appreciate it if you do. It's pulling back as well below $2. I'm not interested in anything under $2. So GLT, yeah, not really. New York City Bank testing $4 again. Put that there for now. The only two I'm really interested in at the moment is Microcloud Hologram and ELT. Glatfelter, Glutenfelter, whatever you call them, GLT. Absolutely, Robin. It's a bit of a nice volatile day. I love it when volatility. When you've got a choice of stocks to trade, you don't need to worry about trying to ride it to the maximum, because you just get in, get out, take your profit, and then move on to the next one. Should do that anyway. Yeah, I'm getting a bit greedy, Alistair, you know. BMR, it's below the VWAP. Ricky Ticky, if it carries on staying below, if it doesn't get over a VWAP, I'm not interested. That's below the VWAP as well. $10X. And a bounce, red on the day. Not great volume either. Stay away from that unless the volume comes in. But let's have a look at the S&P 500, shall we, guys? S&P 500, look at that, guys. $0.05 away from all-time highs. All-time highs currently sits at 496 and 5 cents. So the SPY is it's going to break all-time highs. Looks like it, guys. So it looks like we're going to have another all-time high on the S&P 500. It's 5 cents. And it's an extra 2 cents from the high of this candle. Let's see, will we get that before the open? Will we get new all-time highs on the S&P 500 before the market opens? You tell me. What do you think? Let me know in the chat. When do you think the top's in? Before we get that retracement, when do you think we're going to get a nice place to short the SPY, to short the markets? What the hell? Nvidia's back up. Over 680s, 684. Back over 700, that'd be nice. On, guys, half of you have not hit the thumbs up button. If you've not hit the thumbs up button, just go and smash it for me. Just helps me out. GLT's back over the VWAP. I want to see it back over $3 or testing $3 at least. So the last kind of swing high pivot was 288, so at least 290. I'll just put this on. I want to watch the SPY go break it at new highs, but we'll come back to that. GLT. So I want to see it over this level here. This is the last swing high, which would have been 288. 290 at least. High of days is $3. I want to see it testing 3. Most things pulling back a little bit now. This had a lovely run up earlier, and I got in for the break of $2, and it went up to $3. 220, I think it was over when I got into 222. Let me have a quick look. Okay. Let's see. $232. I thought it was earlier than that. Actually, look at this. Put a little ray line from here. It's a very consistent descending resistance, so that's the line it's got to get over. It's fairly consistent, is that? About 20 minutes, just under 20 minutes. I think I'm going to take a bathroom break while the market's a bit quiet. And I'll let you fight amongst yourselves for 5 minutes. Okay, guys, what are you watching? Apollo looks like it's trying to break out. Dog snoring. He's bored. Did we just get new highs on this on the S&P 500? Oh no, we didn't get new highs. We very close though. Tapped it. Way too late here. Would have been in around 360. Just broke above the 9. Huh? Correct, Morg. Time yet. Going again. The UK does have its own market. It's called the FTSE. But I'm trading New York. I'm trading the NYSE, the New York Stock Exchange, and the NASDAQ. There's more volume on the NYSE and NASDAQ, so you get more reliable moves. FTSE's not, in terms of, you can get volatility on it depending on the stock, but just not the volume. They could after the bell. Jesus. Yeah, it's been like, I mean, we've got double top here. That's the problem I've got with this is it's a double top on the 5 minute. So unless it breaks new highs, this is probably not going to gap and go. Don't like this double top. The M pattern is a classic reversal stroke sell-off. This needs to fill this wick and move back up. Have a breakout. Let's get over. Let's test that $4. We all want $4. $4. Give us $4. We want $4. We want 4. We want 4. Give us 4. We want 4. this goes back below the 9, I'm getting out. Got to be disciplined. You always get that. You always get that. Well, the hedge funds are not really interested in this microcloud holographic. That's one of the reasons it's so difficult to trade the low float, low cap stocks. Why they're so volatile is you don't get that wave of institutional money that you can follow. If you follow the wave of institutional money, like on Roblox today, easy trade, because as the earnings came in, the institutional money was going was pushing the price up. You just ride that wave like a surfer. Stop. The market didn't like their good earnings for some reason. So that's why you wait for the market's reaction. It just it's a strange one. Sometimes what you see as good as good news or bullish news, the market reacts bearish, and vice versa. The market can be completely irrational at times, and it can continue. The saying is the market can stay irrational longer than you and I can stay solvent. So trade the price, trade the market reaction to the news. Don't trade the news. You're tapping my stop loss there. Don't tap it, bounce on it. We want $4. 10x moved up. New York Community Bank back over the back green on the day. Correct. Absolutely, Oscar. Absolutely. There's no better indicator than price action and sentiment. You never know what the sentiment is going to be until the market starts to react with that sentiment. And we get a little run up to $4 before the market opens. Bit more bullish volume would be nice. And if you know the news is coming out, trading options and having you know it's going to impact volatility. You can take options and if you don't know which way it's going to go, that's one way of doing it. take a straddle with options, and it gives you gives you the ability to profit if it goes, you know, it goes volatile both ways, either way. Well, microcloud hologram here is on the short sale restriction list. This is short selling restricted on this. So you can only short this above the bid. You won't be able to. You can't short market orders, and you can't short below the bid. So you have to short above the bid with holo. But there's nothing stopping someone putting a large, say, 50,000 shares short at $4, and then when it hits, you're there. Usually you'll see some, if not all of that, on the level 2. Can be disguised, but which is why I don't like level. You're kind of judging the level 2. You're trying to trade using level 2. So I know someone that they don't even look at the chart. They just watch the level 2 price action. I think it's madness personally, but he seems to profit from it. Got a narrowing pennant here on the 5-minute. Lower highs, higher lows. Coming towards its apex in the next couple of minutes on low volume. Yeah, I think GLT's already shorted about 20%. We're 2 minutes to the market open, and I'm just going to switch the scanners over to the regular so I'm not distracted. Switch the scanners over to regular session. And that way, I'm not distracted about doing that when the market runs. Bell rings. I heard somebody got fined for doing it. I don't know if it's true, but that's what I heard. So I'm just not risking it. Is this where we come good, or do we get the rejection? Come on, let's get a new high of day. "40 seconds to the bell." Don't really want to be in this right now. 20 seconds. I'm not sure which way this is going to go. This could work out, or it might not. Don't really want to be holding this consolidation into the open. I'd rather be holding a something that's actually bullish into the open. You've got a cushion. Right now I don't have that cushion. Right. Let's see what the market gives us, guys. Not halted yet. Right. At the halt level 10x, but it's not halted yet. There's the halt. That looks like 13.80. Oh, over $14. We'll take that. I'll come back for that. Come back for that in a moment. Morning, Cal. How you doing, buddy? What stocks am I watching? So, hologram, microcloud hologram, GLP selling off, Roblox pulling back a little, GRDI pulling back a little. So the only two that was really on my gap and go watch list was microcloud hologram, which was trading at the open, and then GLT and microcloud hologram. I don't have the equity to get back in this one right now. It's all tied. My equity's tied up with 10x. Looks like it's going to be a level resumption with 10x as well. So we'll see. Oh, now it breaks. Now it breaks. Typical. How did the house sale go, Cal? Did it go through okay? It bounced on the $0.50, and the support was there already confirmed. So yeah, kind of kicking myself. I didn't read that well enough, but it is what it is. Back to 10x. When does that resume? 36. So we've got 2 minutes left before that. Need to worry about that one. What else? BMR. Nah. Quite a few volatility halts are already. Invitae. SolarWind Holdings. Mercury Systems. Big mover on Monday, Chenghe acquisition, that's halted. Have a look at the moment. Downside. 10-cent trailing stop, yeah. So I'm going to get stopped out. It was just this 10-cent trailing stop was just basically to avoid a flush. But it looks like it's going to be a level resumption. Or still, I might with slippage. If it pulls back with slippage, it might just be a scratch trade. I might actually lose some. All right, okay. Entrepreneurial spirit there, Cal. Good on you. We've got a minute before this resumes. 10x. I'm not convinced this is going to be a profitable trade. Where it is right now, it looks like where it's going to resume, but I'm not sure it's going to continue up towards 14, which would be nice. And I think if it pulls back, I might get with the slippage. I might be a scratch trade or maybe even less. Not enough volume on that one. Want to change add some volume here because you get rid of the wheat from the chaff. Palantir breaking highs again. Told you. So 10x resumed, and my goodness, I actually lost a shed load on that. Lost $1,300 on that. Can I get filled? Can I get filled? No, I can't get filled. Partial fill. That's shocking. Gonna come back and catch me. Terrible. I was just about to press the sell button. Yeah, Roblox looks to have bounced at 43. Probably will. I still think Roblox is good for 49.50 today. Later in the day. I can't believe it didn't fill. On partial fill, that's just so annoying. I'll be absolutely smashing it now with this looks like a $15 resumption. I'd be smashing it if I got a fill. Come on. I'll get a small discount on the next entry, I guess. Really make much difference. Well, 10x is broke upwards. Yeah, New York Community Bank sold off again. Palantir's making nice moves up. Right, when's this due to resume? So I've got 3 minutes left yet. 42, just nearly 43, so have a look at Gurdy. Grid infrastructure. Yeah, nah. That's kind of the definition of choppy. Let's have a look at Palantir. And Palantir's made a nice little move at the open. Well, Alistair, I hope you make more of it than I do. Palantir had a good earnings cut on Monday and after hours, and yesterday was a strong day. Very strong day. Big gap up yesterday. Breaking highs. Both two breaking highs, but not on great volume. Very thickly traded. Very too tech edgy. Yeah. This should resume in about 30 seconds-ish. This day and our daily bread. At a high $16. 16, not 13. Right in a headlight. Yeah, I did. And it's going to be a gap down as well. That's half my equity if this max loss day. Oh yeah, I will be getting out. I will be getting out. I want to see which way it goes though, because it's extremely volatile. I don't want this. I know that's what I'm kind of worried about. I've got 14K's worth of equity, and I'm losing half of that. A minute to see. Oh, this happens. Small account, you can't afford to go big size and trade like a large account when you're in a small account. Yeah. Yeah, hollow into a halt to the upside. 436. This ain't my day. Stopping quick. What? Must be a 10-minute halt. That could gap down even further. Yeah, let's move back up. I'm used to making big gains, not big losses. Used to having an account that can shoulder a big loss like this. I don't know what happened. The rabbit in the headlights, that one, I think. Hollow, the halt to hollow. It's probably a 5-minute halt. We'll find out at 53 as well, so 53 and 35. This one's going to be 53 and 58. So hollow should resume first. I'm not watching it because I might miss this one if I do. Can't believe I didn't get my stop in place. Well, if it starts to move up like it's doing, we might have and a bounce and a move up towards 1450, something like that. We might be okay. Don't try this at home. Absolutely stone cold. At this rate, it's going to be a 5K account that I'm trading with tomorrow. And get out with 5k intact, I'll be okay. I'll be happy enough with that. I can trade a 5k account. Looks like Hollow's a 10-minute halt. It's a small gap up on Hollow. And sideways, might even gap down. But we've got about 40 seconds-ish for resumption here. And it's the resumption price is slowly creeping back up. So hopefully, we might get a bounce at the open to this halt and save us some cash. Oh, Hollow, gap, slight up, gap up, resumption, and away it goes. Testing $5 now. Well, it just flushed down there, Leamington. That's okay. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. That's a 5k loss. So I started with just under 12k. I'm okay. I can trade that. That's okay. I can grow that. Well, so much for a 10k small account, guys. We've got to grow to 5k small account now. No, slippage, Leamington. Have a look at where you got executed. What was the slippage? Because you might have got slippage. Well, it's not 2.5k. I mean, I've lost 5.5k. Plus today's fees and charges. So I was just shy of 12k, so hey, look, easy come, easy go. We go again. Well, I've 2 years ago I took a 5k account to over 100k in the month of February, so let's do it all again. What's going on with New York Community Bank? All right, okay, this was halted. It's just that I couldn't see a price. I thought, is this halted to? Has this been delisted or something? I don't see a resumption price or anything going. So New York Community Bank is halted. Should resume. No resumption price, but should resume in about 20 seconds ish. Give or take. Need to get my head around that loss. Why is a 5k loss hurting me today more than a 36k loss I did a couple of weeks ago? Go figure. We'll watch this for the break of $5 maybe. I had a six-figure account when I had that big loss before. 535 is the halt level to the upside here. $546, the halt level. This stops me out for a loss. I'm knocking it down for the day. Yeah, that's me done for the day. I'm locking that down. So that pretty much wipes out half my equity for the for now. Yeah, I've got devil horns here on the 5 minute right now. I've 24K. Yeah, it'll come good. It'll come good. Again, not locking it down when I'm over goal. That's twice. I've 3 times in a row. I've got considerably over goal and then given it back and then some. Okay, at least the last 2 days I finished profitable. I was on a 3-day green streak. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clear my head. I think that's not the easiest way to. Oh, Nvidia's smashing it. Oh, so what we're up to 688. Yeah, I'm almost for 400k up on Nvidia. Oh yeah, happy enough with Nvidia, that's for sure. Oh, I mean, the market doesn't owe me anything, that's for sure. So it's just trying to do a small account challenge. I think stupid trade like that, and I'll kicking myself. I'll review that later, and I'll be kicking myself for not putting the stop in earlier, or you know, and it emotionally it affects you. So the devil horns on the 5 is the reversal pattern that was blatantly obvious. Why I wasn't going to get back in as it broke new highs. But I'm going to lock it down, and I'll come back tomorrow. A little bit deflated right now, but you know, it's one of those learning experiences for people that have watched this. You know, I'm glad it's a small account, because I probably would have tried to trade my way out of that, and it's just carried on selling 10x. And so I probably will, if I'd had my larger account, I probably would have ended up with you know, a much bigger loss. So it's a 5k loss. I've traded out of 5k losses in an afternoon in the last couple of weeks. So it's not a big deal, and I've got to zoom out and I've got to look at the bigger picture. And right now, all I'm thinking of is I've lost half my equity. Now, if I'd had my large account, if I've been trading 130k in the account, for example, losing 70k, 60k, 50k, that's a big problem. I mean, I've had bigger losses than that as well, and it's still doesn't hurt as much. But look, I'll be back at it tomorrow. You know the usual time. I'll be trading from 8 o'clock. I'll be trading live from 8 o'clock. So come join me tomorrow. You know where I'll be. I'll put the scanners on beforehand, as I have been doing. I know you guys have been enjoying having the scanners up a little bit early to catch those earlier moves. So yeah, well, I'm never feeling safer trading pre-market, Ricky. At least those volatility halts allowed me to prepare for the gap down. Yeah, so I'll be back at it tomorrow. Take it easy, guys. I'm gonna take a quick break, and oh, my head's up. I'm gonna have a look at my bank balance. That'll cheer me up. So take it easy, guys.